New Life in the UK Test. Chapter 4. Test 6. What is a bank holiday? A. A holiday just for people working in banks. B. A public holiday when banks and other businesses close for the day. C. A week off for everyone in the UK. D. An extra holiday entitlement for working longer hours than usual. Correct answer: a public holiday when banks and other businesses close for the day. Explanation: as well as those mentioned previously, there are other public holidays each year called bank holidays, when banks and many other businesses are closed for the day. Which of these statements is correct? A. Newport, Swansea and Cardiff are cities in Scotland. B. Plymouth, Norwich and Leeds are cities in England. Correct answer: Plymouth, Norwich and Leeds are cities in England. Explanation: Plymouth, Norwich and Leeds are cities in England. In which modern-day country was the composer George Frederick Handel born? A. Germany. B. Iceland. C. Japan. D. Russia. Correct answer: Germany. Explanation: the German-born composer George Frederick Handel (1685–1759) spent many years in the UK and became a British citizen in 1727. With which sport do you associate Lewis Hamilton, Jenson Button and Damon Hill? A. Athletics. B. Football. C. Formula 1. D. Skiing. Correct answer: Formula 1. Explanation: a Formula 1 Grand Prix event is held in the UK each year, and a number of British Grand Prix drivers have won the Formula 1 World Championship. Recent British winners include Damon Hill, Lewis Hamilton and Jenson Button. Which two members of a family have a special day dedicated to them? A. Aunts. B. Fathers. C. Mother. D. Uncles. Correct answer: fathers and mother. Explanation: Mothering Sunday, or Mother's Day, is the Sunday 3 weeks before Easter. Children send cards or buy gifts for their mothers. Father's Day is the third Sunday in June. Children send cards or buy gifts for their fathers. Is the statement below true or false? The crown jewels are kept at the Tower of London. A. False. B. True. Correct answer: true. Explanation: the Tower of London was first built by William the Conqueror after he became king in 1066. Tours are given by the yeoman warders, also known as beefeaters, who tell visitors about the building's history. People can also see the crown jewels there. Is the statement below true or false? Most people live in the countryside in the UK. A. False. B. True. Correct answer: false. Explanation: most people live in towns and cities, but much of Britain is still countryside. Many people continue to visit the countryside for holidays and for leisure activities such as walking, camping and fishing. Which two are famous British authors? A. Graham Greene. B. Henry Moore. C. Mary Quant. D. Thomas Hardy. Correct answer: Graham Greene and Thomas Hardy. Explanation: Thomas Hardy (1840–1928) was an author and poet. His best-known novels focus on rural society and include Far from the Madding Crowd and Jude the Obscure. Graham Greene (1904–91) wrote novels often influenced by his religious beliefs, including The Heart of the Matter, The Honorary Consul, Brighton Rock and Our Man in Havana. What are the names of the two famous British film actors? A. Colin Firth. B. Jane Torville. C. Robert Louis Stevenson. D. Tilda Swinton. Correct answer: Colin Firth and Tilda Swinton. Explanation: recent British actors to have won Oscars include Colin Firth, Sir Anthony Hopkins, Dame Judi Dench, Kate Winslet and Tilda Swinton. Which of these statements is correct? A. The BBC is funded through advertisements and subscriptions. B. The BBC is the only wholly state-funded media organisation. Correct answer: B. The BBC is the only wholly state-funded media organisation. Why is Sir Edwin Lutyens famous? A. He invented the World Wide Web. B. He was a 20th century architect. C. He was the first UK Prime Minister. D. He won a gold medal at the London 2012 Olympic Games. Correct answer. He was a 20th century architect. Explanation. In the 20th century, Sir Edwin Lutyens had an influence throughout the British Empire. He designed New Delhi to be the seat of government in India. Is the statement below true or false? The Lake District is England's largest national park. A. False. B. True. Correct answer. True. Explanation. The Lake District is England's largest national park. During which part of the year pantomime productions staged in theatres? A. Christmas. B. Easter. C. Summer. D. Valentine's Day. Correct answer. Christmas. Explanation. Many theatres produce a pantomime at Christmas time. Which two of the following are famous Paralympians? A. Baroness Tanni Grey-Thompson. B. Dame Ellen MacArthur. C. Ellie Simmonds. D. Jessica Ennis. Correct answer. Baroness Tanni Grey-Thompson and Ellie Simmonds. Explanation. Ellie Simmonds, 1994, is a Paralympian who won gold medals for swimming at the 2008 and 2012 Paralympic Games and holds a number of world records. Baroness Tanni Grey-Thompson, 1969, is an athlete who uses a wheelchair and won 16 Paralympic medals, including 11 gold medals, in races over 5 Paralympic Games. Which two are famous horse racing events? A. Royal Ascot. B. The Cup Final. C. The Grand National. D. The Six Nations. Correct answer. Royal Ascot and the Grand National. Explanation. Famous horse racing events include Royal Ascot, a 5-day race meeting in Berkshire attended by members of the royal family, the Grand National at Aintree near Liverpool, and the Scottish Grand National at Ayr. Which of these statements is correct? A. You have to be age 16 or over to buy a national lottery ticket. B. You have to be aged 18 or over to buy a national lottery ticket. Correct answer. You have to be age 16 or over to buy a national lottery ticket. Explanation. There is a national lottery for which draws are made every week. You can enter by buying a ticket or a scratch card. People under 16 are not allowed to participate in the national lottery. Is the statement below true or false? Boys in the UK leave school with better qualifications than girls. A. False. B. True. Correct answer. False. Explanation. On average, girls leave school with better qualifications than boys. Is the statement below true or false? In the UK, betting and gambling are illegal. A. False. B. True. Correct answer. False. Explanation. You have to be 18 to go into betting shops or gambling clubs. Which of these statements is correct? A. The capital city of Scotland is Edinburgh. B. The capital city of Scotland is Glasgow. Correct answer. The capital city of Scotland is Edinburgh. Explanation. Scotland. The capital city of Scotland is Edinburgh. What is a traditional pub game in the UK? A. Poker. B. Pool. C. Rounders. D. Scrabble. Correct answer. Pool. Explanation. Pool and darts are traditional pub games. Who are two famous British film directors? A. Evelyn Waugh. B. Ridley Scott. C. Sir Alfred Hitchcock. D. Thomas Gainsborough. Correct answer. Ridley Scott and Sir Alfred Hitchcock. Explanation. British studios flourished in the 1930s. Eminent directors included Sir Alexander Korda and Sir Alfred Hitchcock, who later left for Hollywood and remained an important film director until his death in 1980. During the Second World War, British movies, for example, In Which We Serve, played an important part in boosting morale. Later, British directors including Sir David Lean and Ridley Scott found great success both in the UK and internationally. Is the statement below true or false? The Archbishop of Canterbury opens the parliamentary session each year. A. False. B. True. Correct answer, false. Explanation: the monarch is the head of the Church of England. The spiritual leader of the Church of England is the Archbishop of Canterbury. The monarch has the right to select the Archbishop and other senior church officials. But usually the choice is made by the Prime Minister and a committee appointed by the Church. Since 1927, the BBC has organised which series of famous concerts? A. Aldborough Festival. B. Glastonbury. C. The Eisteddfod. D. The Proms. Correct answer, the Proms. Explanation: the Proms is an 8-week summer season of orchestral classical music that takes place in various venues, including the Royal Albert Hall in London. It has been organised by the British Broadcasting Corporation (BBC) since 1927. Which of the following are correct? A. The National Trust is a charity that works to preserve important buildings in the UK. B. The National Trust is a government-run organisation that provides funding for charities. Correct answer: the National Trust is a charity that works to preserve important buildings in the UK. Explanation: many parts of the countryside and places of interest are kept open by the National Trust in England, Wales and Northern Ireland, and the National Trust for Scotland. Both are charities that work to preserve important buildings, coastline and countryside in the UK.